Everyone knows we're in an inventory crunch right now. If you want to learn how to prospect for more listings, more sellers in 2022, check out this video. We're going to go in depth on the different types of calls you can make to get more listings. Let's jump into it. First off, folks, let me clear a few things up. We're not going to talk about expired listings today. We're not going to talk about for sale by owners. We're not going to talk about circle prospecting. All of those things work. All of those things are very popular. I've got a bunch of videos on those different topics. Today, we're going to go next level deep. We're going to peel the onion and go to the next level of prospecting people need to be doing. FSBOs, expireds, and even circle prospecting. There's a lot of competition for those lead sources, and they're very difficult to get off the ground right now. Today, we're going to talk about the best lead sources working for 2022. Lead sources that have way less competition, so you've got a better chance of landing the listing and landing different sources of future listings. Online leads can be great, but the single best way to get new potential sellers into your pipeline, get appointments booked for listings, is prospecting, folks. It is one of the best ways to build a business, whether it's real estate, whether it's other kinds of sales. Prospecting is still king. Do not discard it. It can be a great opportunity to blow up your business. Everyone knows that listings are very difficult to come by in this market, but something that's incorrect to say is that people don't want to list right now. Folks, in 2021, 6.1 million homes were sold. That broke many records dating all the way back to 2006. People are listing in record numbers. The challenge is the market wants even more listings. That's why we perceive this lack of inventory. There aren't any homes on the market because they are selling so fast. But more and more people are listing. So you've got to take it upon yourself to find those sellers. If your traditional lead sources to get listings are not getting the job done, you've got to increment them, augment them, enhance them with prospecting, and you're going to get more listing. Okay, so you're probably asking now, all right, you've convinced me. I want to try prospecting, but what do I call? Here goes. My first suggestion, number one, is absentee owners. Absentee owners. They're owners of a home that are likely renting it out. They're not living there. They might be living outside the city, outside the county, outside the state. They're not local to that area anymore. You have no idea how much opportunity there is in absentee owners because no one is calling them. I like to share this anecdote. I own some rental property in Seattle, Washington. I have not lived in Seattle since 2015, years ago. Do you guys know how many calls I have gotten in the last 24 months asking me whether I want to sell a property? One phone call from the real estate agents. Folks, that shouldn't be happening. Seattle is one of the hottest real estate markets in the US. My phone should be blowing up with people trying to see if I want to list and sell that property, offering me a free market analysis, helping me get that property on the market, but no one's doing it. Absentee owners are going to be one of the hottest listing sources in 2022 because it is one of the less competed sources. Jump in and check it out. 2021 and even 2020 were really difficult years for landlords, folks. Do not discard that. A lot of folks went through hardship. A lot of owners lost money these last couple of years. They are open to cashing out, to diversifying. No one knows what's going to happen in the market, but if they want to cash out and get a different property, a new asset, call them up and be a resource to them. Help them diversify, get them the current value of their property, and help them get it on the market. Get that inventory. Similar to absentee owners, you should also be calling for rent by owners. For rent by owners. They're landlords that are managing their own properties. Same challenge. They've gone through a rough time these last couple of years. They might be interested in potentially selling. And I love this lead source because there's two benefits. One, you want to see if they want to sell and list right away. But even if they say no, you know that a year later, because they're advertising the rental in that moment, in a year, they're going to renew that lease. It's a great follow-up opportunity. They didn't want to sell last year. Do you guys want to sell this year? What are you thinking about that? If you can bring them a great offer, would they be interested in finding out how much they can get for that property? I love for rent by owners for that reason. You can get the listing now, or worst case, you build a pipeline for later. Another lead source that is working really well right now, and this is for clients of mine at Power ISA, are downsizers. What does that mean? It means folks that are 65 or above in age, they're thinking about retirement, they have massive equity in their homes, and they're thinking of the next step. Do they cash out that equity, get something more comfortable, etc.? Currently, they are 20% of the real estate market, and every indicator says that number is only going to go up. So folks, reach out to them. Again, be a resource, show them some value, listen to what they're saying, what are their needs. You might be able to solve a huge problem for them. There's many reasons why a downsizer might want to move into a different property. A lot of these folks own single family homes. They no longer have kids living with them. They don't need all of that space. In some states, their property taxes have only gone up and up and up, and it's not as affordable as it used to be. Another reason is they might have a two-story home, very traditional family home, 2 stories. If you're 65 or above, the last thing you want to do is be going up and down the stairs every day. Find out what's bothering them. If they can move into a place that's more comfortable, more appropriate for them. They might be older and be moving into assisted living. Help them out. Be that resource and you can go and get that listing. A related lead source to those downsizers that are 65 and above is also prospecting retirement communities. Folks, almost no one is doing this. You should be looking not just for the potential seller that can generate that listing, but to the care facility, the retirement home, the assisted living home that's going to take these people on, and they may have a property to sell. You have no idea how easy it can be to call them up, set up an appointment, and start building a relationship. Show them how you can help their clients, how you love working with that demographic, all the value that you can add. And next time when they have someone they might have to recommend and refer out to get their property sold, you can be the person they call on. Another great potential source for listings, both on the consumer end and also on the back end, are probates and divorces. Folks, it's just a fact of life. Everyone at some point is going to lead to the end of their lives, and 50% of all marriages, unfortunately, end in divorce. You can be there when that family, when those folks need your help, and provide a great service to them. Probates and divorces are public records. You can actually find them and reach out to them and see if they need any help. 90% of homes that go through the probate process because the owner passed away go on the market for real estate. Be the person that's there, that has empathy and wants to help them out. A lot of the owners of these probate homes no longer live in the area. They might live out of state. They have no way to go to the property, check it out, and see what they're going to do with it. They just want to get rid of it, folks. Be that person that can help them out. In the case of divorces, they're also public record. You can reach out to them. Every single divorce proceeding can lead up to 3 potential real estate transactions: selling the home that the couple own jointly, and then helping each one of them get a property on their own. Someone is going to get that business, jump in there, and be a resource to them as well. On the back end, both the probate and the divorce scenario are aided not just by real estate agents, but also by attorneys. You should be finding a way to reach out to lawyers that focus on family law, probate law, divorce law. Find these folks and reach out to them and look for co-marketing agreements, different arrangements where you can help each other's business grow. One of my clients did a brilliant thing. They had their ISA reach out to every single divorce attorney in their city, in their area, and set up appointments because the real estate agent, my client, wanted to help them set up their Facebook and their Google ads for them to help them build their business. Guess what? They were much more receptive to help when you're coming from contribution and adding massive value. Building relationships, business relationships with attorneys that focus on family law and divorces can be a huge way to add more listings for you and your business. To find some of the best lead sources, scripts, and campaigns that are working right now in 2022, I did a great exercise. I asked my own clients. Power ISA works with dozens, almost 100 different clients in the US and Canada, and a lot of them run prospecting campaigns looking for sellers in this market. We talked to some of the best ones, Coach Brandon Mulrennan, Coach Dale Archdeacon, other investors, other top agents, and we asked them, what is working for you with your ISA campaign, prospecting for sellers? And these are the recommendations that they gave us. This has been a great one, folks. This is an action-packed, content-packed video. If you think this was valuable and want to find more tips and tricks to get more listings, get more buyers, and grow your business, crush that subscribe button. We release a new video every single week.